What is up, everybody? So I did a video of this stuff probably 3 months ago when we shut down. However, we are going to be re-engaging in our virtual platform, in our virtual group personal training sessions. Some of you aren't comfortable coming in. That's what we're here for. So the goal today is simply to give you a couple of easy things that you can use to replace exercise equipment that you may not have at home. Do all of this at your own risk. Make sure everything that you choose is sturdy and stable. However, if you have sturdy and stable things, this would be a great substitute for things like barbells, dumbbells, and kettlebells. First up, you gotta get creative. Now I'm using creamer because that's what we had over here. But soup cans, jars, really anything with a little bit of density, a little bit of weight can be used in lieu of, say, something like a lighter dumbbell. Now, I might not necessarily get a whole lot out of pressing here, but if I do something like a lateral raise, a soup can goes up to 2 pounds. Farther away it is from my body, the heavier it is. So for these smaller movements, something like a soup can, something like creamer, would be a great substitute. If you're a little bit stronger, I'm gonna bring up my favorite at-home hack for workout equipment. It is gallons of water. And again, you want to make sure, and I learned this the hard way, number one, make sure that the handle is actually attached entirely. Number two, make sure it is a swivel cap, not one that just pops off. This can be very similar to those soup cans, be very similar to those creamers. I grip, I can move away. The nice things, these actually go up to, I think, 8 pounds off the top, so a little bit heavier for my pressing. But what I really like, I had a little bit of a leak, that's embarrassing. What I really like is when we attach a towel, these actually make really good substitute for basic kettlebell exercises. So something like a kettlebell swing, kettlebell clean, even a kettlebell snatch can all be done with a towel attached to a gallon of water. Stomach tight, butt tight, throw my hips back, I stand up. And again, not crazy heavy, but it goes a long way, especially for cardiorespiratory. And if I'm really strong, like me, we can do 2. Now, again, variance, hand to hand. You can even do things like cleans. You can even do things like snatches. I think I just got the camera lady wet. Again, making sure that everything's nice and stable, making sure everything's nice and secure. But these are a couple really simple things that you can do if you don't have exercise equipment at home. Really, there's no excuse. Now this last one is my own invention, actually kind of proud of it. The hamper. And what can you do with a hamper? There's a lot you can do with a hamper, but I like to use this for particularly 2 things, deadlifts and squats. So from here, put my hips back, stand up, squeeze the butt, shoulders back, core tight, all that good stuff to make the hamper heavier. We can load it with more taps. Again, same thing, exact back, stand up, and squat. Want to make it a little heavier, we load it a little more. The programming we will be doing for these next 6 weeks, really for the next year, will be all done with minimal equipment for everybody. Just because you don't have equipment at home doesn't mean you can't get creative, doesn't mean you can't have a really good workout. So take some of these ideas, hop onto Google, search for some of your own do-it-yourself equipment, but don't let that get in your way of not exercising, of not being fit, of not being healthy, of not being safe. If you guys have any questions, just reach out to us at fitclub.net or even reach out to me at logan@fitclub.net. If you have any questions, see you there.